Yo. So this is not a live. I'll be putting a live some other time, but today I just wanted to put a quick video. I wanted to talk about why it was easier for somebody like me to destroy my illusions, and what kind of a person, what kind of experiences does it take to easily destroy illusions. So my childhood was, I was taken from school to school to school because my parents were sadistic and there was no particular reason that they had to do that. From home to home, school to school, etc. And it sort of every time I changed schools, I had to leave friendships behind, I had to leave people behind, I had to leave homes behind, familiar places behind, and the entire thing just destroyed my thought process about life. Okay, and it got me into depression for many years. I was first depressed when I was 12, and then after that, you know as I grew up, and in fact recently, I've realized that it was kind of a blessing, because today I'm such a minimalist. I realize all of this is rubbish, all of this is going away. I essentially experienced death at the age of 12, yeah, because everything was just going away, everything was suddenly not right. It was like people around me were dying, and at that time it was difficult to keep in touch. You had to do it through the phone, and then how do you actually, it doesn't really work. Finally, when a person is in front of you, it's in front of you, especially when you're a child, it makes a massive difference, right? So that is exactly how I came to this point where I realized that all of life is rubbish, right? And my parents obviously don't get that, because they had secure, stable homes, and they've lived in one place and are bored and hate that place, and because of that, they wanted to travel. So they don't understand what they have done to me. But today, it's kind of a freedom, and it also helps me improve consistency. So, like people who have stable homes for most of their lives do not understand what I'm going through, right? They do not understand depth generally. They do not understand not what the importance of knowledge, the importance of good conversations. They're happy with their Gucci, Armani, Prada rubbish, and that sort of helps me lose friends also. So I'm just going to tell you two things today. Like, if you want to get to the point of disillusionment, first come to disillusionment. All right, just look at things in your life and think, what is this rubbish, right? If you have grown up um, in a single home or a loving home, and you've lived there all of your life, and your friends are the same, and everything is the same, in a way, it's bondage. I'm not saying you shouldn't engage with it. I'm not saying you shouldn't enjoy it, but it is a kind of bondage that is stopping you from complete liberation. If you lose it suddenly, you'll feel extremely bad about it. You may get into depression. I got over that phase extremely early, right? And today I'm fine, I'm just all right. So the whole idea is to come eventually to a sense of all rightness, being fine with the way life is, and that is what I'm trying to explain to you. So when you look at, when you observe things in your life, your friends, your family, etc., just say, not this, it's not real, it doesn't really matter, it's perishable, you are perishable, forget anything. And then you will eventually come to that point. Secondly, when you start losing friends, when you start questioning things. Today I was talking with one of my fans, and they're like, I've started losing friends because of this, because I start questioning them, and they look at me weirdly. And remember, that's a good sign, okay? Because they refuse to question life. They forget that. I have no problem with you losing friends if they argue with you and they disagree with you. But most people are just like, "Nyeh, nyeh, 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 nyeh." Like they won't even say anything. They won't even have an opinion. They won't even have a counter argument, because there is none. Okay, there is none. Life is meaningless and completely pointless. But the point is, at least argue your point. They just want to ignore the point so that they don't have to face their reality. That is how life is working out for them. So that's all I want to say really today. I'll come for a live very soon. We'll see. We'll have a few questions and answers. I haven't come for a long time. That's why I felt like coming today. And that's it. Yeah. So that's all I wanted to talk about. Losing friends. All right. And breaking your illusions, and how I broke my illusions fast, and how you can break your illusions even though you're generally stuck up with your parents, or generally stuck up with your friends, or the places are the what. Yeah, so even places, all these things should go one by one. And free yourself from that bondage, you know. Love them, enjoy them, have fun, but then don't be entangled with them, don't be attached to them aggressively. That is going to only cause misery. So that's it. Thank you so much.